When we talk about a man that is full of wisdom, a man that is full of intellect, a man of wise words, we are talking about Steve Komphela. He's a former Bafana captain. He played in Turkey. He is a football coach, having coached teams like Kaizer Chiefs, Celtics, and Golden Arrows. He's a man that must write a book. That is why in this video we'll be sharing top 5 secrets for Steve Komphela's success. But if you are just meeting, my name is Fanele. My passion is to spread positivity, helping you stay motivated so that you can achieve greater success. Steve Komphela's secret number 1 is see positive.
The biggest challenge with you are facing social media and you have no control over that. You know, there's nothing as nice as reading an opinion in a paper, and this guy gives a different perspective. But there can never be an opinion that is deep, that is thorough, that is well thought on social media. Sometimes it is people, unfortunately, they're faceless. And my man, how do you then come and listen to somebody who's, some of them are out there just to break you because they support another club. Not that they're genuine with their utterances, but the power of the tongue, and these kids here, they can see, they listen, which is what I said to Gabuza. I said, Eva, you must put on a positive filter. When we grew up, my mom, cake flour snowflake, the one that you bake with, you know, there's something called sif. I did that example. I said, where we come from, that flour would have worms, my man. We come from poverty like you never understand. It would have worms. You know what mommy would do? Would take a sift and shake, have the same lens in your eyes and your ears. See positive. When you see positive, you'll feel positive, you'll act positive. But if you go on and try to listen to all that is said, which is negative about you, it's gonna kill you, my man. The second advice I said to you, Vin, I'm sure I'm closing now. And I hope you will print. These guys have no counselors. They never get introduced to playing professional football. There's a kid on 19 who told him these are the challenges. After this defeat, what do you say to Ntiantia? Nobody guides them. They've got nobody who helps them. So what do? You as a coach must consistently have these smaller classes. I said to him, listen, my man, the only way to come out of this, I might say be strong, but I need to equip you how to be strong. I must give you tools. Now, this is what you do. You drive in that way, what's your favorite music? He said R&B. I said, go to the Apple playlists, go Google R&B. Try download. The more you get that, it gives you positive energy, you forget the rest. When you arrive at club, where's your car parked? Is it clean? Is it dirty? Go do what you like most, but there has to be a consistent repetition of all these beautiful small things that entice you and give you life, so that these consistent positives will enlighten you, will make you feel like, I said to him, go to Adidas, get the t-shirt you want. Make yourself, spoil yourself. I said, listen, you got paid this month end, thanks God. And if that has happened, my man, there's a pair of sneakers you want and your budget is tight, forget the budget. Look after your emotions. Go buy that pair of shoes. It gives you positive energy because the world is up against you. Nobody's gonna look after you. You gotta look after yourself. And nobody's going to give you a big gift of positivity, but a series of events that are positive. Even a meal. Go prepare the best meal you enjoy. Go to your best restaurant. By so doing, you get in therapy. You'll never be angry against anybody. And they'll be asking, but how this guy doesn't get angry? Because I'm wearing a different lens, my man. Positive.
Secret number 2, think.
So I want our people to be deep in thinking and not only be followers. That when somebody does something, no matter how superb and how good it looks and is, you must look deep into that and think twice. Your first sight, when you see it for the first time, you must observe it and see it. But there has to be a deeper look into it when you analyze. When I'm watching football, I would watch a match of football, or Leipzig is playing Tottenham, or what a game they're playing. I'm watching that. There's a stage where I stop watching the game. Let me analyze these folks. Now, observation and analysis are different. At first sight, you can see, you can sense, you can observe. Upon registry in your mind, start to be highly analytic. Our people stop immediately at the first stage of sight. And then they think that thinking is taking place now. There's even beyond that kind of thing, even into the second brain of your thoughts. when you've gone deeper, when you accept suffering, when you're saying bring on suffering, because it is only out of serious suffering that you get better. You will never grow if you don't suffer. The greatest growth happens in discomfort. Those who have not grown are the ones who've always been comfortable. And those who want to grow must accept pain. And those who are still growing are going through pain. So it is just a choice you make. But beyond that, Robert, it is the level of acceptance. You just have to accept circumstances and grow. And I'm doing an interview now, Emanchi. The guy behind the camera, the guy listening at home, even yourself, what I'm saying must not be selfish that it only talks to me. It must also resonate with you. Yeah. That in my utterances, you do not only understand, but you living what I'm saying. In my speech, you see yourself going through the struggle and then finding comfort to say, you know what, bring on the problems. Yeah. Because it is only out of problems that I'll become better. A stack of coal under pressure becomes diamond. But if you want to remain cold, avoid pressure. You want to be a precious diamond, bring on the heat.
Great. Steve Komphela's secret number 3, be patient.
South Africans are not a patient nation. I don't know whether, the whole world is in a culture of more of everything is instant gratification. That's why people don't want to go to school. My man, I'm going to spend 12 years. After finishing that, I must do 3 years. People, no, why should I go to school when I can do a tender and get rich? But there's no quality in that person. The best quality is in the time and investment you make in knowledge, and people don't have that. The quality of success is in the principles where you root in the pillars strongly so. When I make the example of a bamboo again, they will say to me, but this guy, 5 years, this tree, the seed is underneath the ground. 5 years, my man. But in 8 months, as soon as it breaks ground, it goes 80 meters. That's God has vision, even yourself. The process of success, you are not born and become a man with teeth and everything. And when you go through the principles of nature, it's all about patience.
Secret number 4, you can't please everyone.
Did the fans respect you at the end? I mean, the way that it ended?
I think they did. I wouldn't want to judge everybody based on 1 or 2 elements. It is life. Listen, if you're black, they say ek mnyama. If you're white, but he marobo ne lubov. You short, but he look at the dwarf. You tall, but he look at the giraffe. So you can't please everybody. So whichever way it is, you just have to accept the fact that I'm gonna face music, and as you face music, you don't have to lose sight of the bigger picture where there's appreciation. Today we're at some coaching course, and we're looking at how Free State Stars scored the goal. Now, the ball bounces and bounces and bounces. Now, instead of looking at the mistake that he could not clear, when you think more positive, you say, if I had a defender there, he would have panicked and cleared the ball, as compared to a man with confidence who wanted to keep possession, and things did not work well. Depends on perspective where you stand in. Others would be looking at the storm and want to run, but eagles would use the storm to relax.
The last secret for Steve Komphela's success, which is secret number 5, be careful of what you say.
The nature of our South African people who are dependent thinkers listened to the word that said, no, we're playing 7 defenders. Now, Steve, because of the respect that, you know what, I'll take this one. Again, on my chin. They hammered me, I took it on the chin. I did not want to respond, because if I responded and tried to clarify and rectify whatever, it would have been lost, and it would create more snowball. I decided, so that I can deliver. I can respond, because manga respond is we as leaders and coaches, we need to be very careful how we say things, because sometimes the way we say things, it either reflects, and it wasn't me talking. I can't repeat those words, I can't go verbatim, because there was another light above my brain that was giving guidance. I can't repeat that, but I have the context. That we have to be careful that sometimes what we say it either reflects our character and psyche, or maybe a bit of reflection of where we're coming from. Anything, how you sit, how I speak, is a reflection of my upbringing and where I come from.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Making sure that you like this video, making sure that you subscribe. Do you think Steve Komphela must write a book? Let me know in the comments section, and I will see you on another video. Cheers.